Have you ever stopped to think about how easily childhood innocence can be shattered? Imagine being only 10 years old and suddenly facing a life-changing situation you never saw coming. This is the story of Nkechi, a beautiful and innocent girl whose life took a turn she didn't expect. At just 10, Ningxi was filled with dreams for her future. She loved school, played with her friends, and looked forward to growing up. But everything changed when a village boy entered her life.
Nkechi lived in a small village with her family, where she was known for her bright smile and cheerful personality. People often commented on how she looked older than her age, especially because of her big waist. In her village, there were various social norms and expectations, but one thing was clear: children should focus on their studies. However, as she grew older, she began to feel the pressure of adolescence. At school, she would hear whispers about boys, crushes, and relationships, but did not fully understand what they meant. One day, Nkechi met Emeka, a 15-year-old boy from the same village. He was charming, and everyone around them would say they made a cute couple. Nkechi felt a rush of excitement whenever he was near, but she didn't fully grasp the implications of their friendship. In time, their relationship turned into something more, and Nkechi felt special and loved. But what followed was something she was completely unprepared for. One fateful day, she found herself alone with Emeka. In that moment of innocence, new feelings took over. What happened next, Nkechi couldn't have imagined. Weeks went by and Nkechi started to notice changes in her body. Confusion turned into fear when she discovered that she was pregnant. At just 10 years old, Nkechi was facing the enormous responsibility of bringing a new life into the world. She wished she had known more about her body and what it meant to be intimate with someone. Nkechi's dreams of becoming a doctor faded as reality hit hard. Her parents were devastated when they found out. They had envisioned a bright future for her, and this unexpected turn seemed like a nightmare. Nkechi became an outcast among her peers. The girls who had once been her friends no longer wanted to play with her. Boys looked at her differently, some with curiosity while others with disrespect. The weight of shame and regret settled heavily on her shoulders. As days turned into weeks, her schooling suffered. She couldn't focus on her lessons, her heart heavy with the burden of her situation. Nkechi now held a profound disappointment towards the world around her. She would often sit at the riverbank, reminiscing about the carefree days before everything changed. Education should have equipped her with knowledge about herself and relationships, but her school hadn't provided that support. This wasn't just her story, it could be the story of any young girl around the world. After a while, her parents arranged for her to meet with a counselor who specialized in young pregnancies. This was a turning point for Nkechi. Through discussions, she learned about her rights and the importance of education. With the counselor's help, Nkechi started to regain her confidence. She began to understand that her life didn't end here, it was a new beginning. She could still achieve her dreams, even if the road ahead looked different. Nkechi learned about support systems available for young mothers and children. There was hope, and she felt empowered. She decided that she would raise her child and continue her education. Nkechi became an advocate for young girls in her village. She started sharing her story to raise awareness about the importance of sexual education and support for young mothers. She connected with local organizations that helped girls like her. Nkechi transformed her pain into purpose, and her message began to spread. Education became her weapon against ignorance. By sharing her story, she aimed to prevent other girls from facing her fate.
Every child deserves to understand their body and their choices. Nkechi's journey reminds us of the importance of education, awareness, and support. If you found this story impactful, please like this video and share it with your friends. You never know who might need to hear it. Let's work together to spread knowledge and empower the next generation. Comment below your thoughts on stories like Nkechi's and how we can make a difference. Thank you for watching, and remember, understanding is the first step toward change.